Yo, welcome to the stream. We're live. And you know me, I have to do a sound check first. Perfect. All right, so we're good. All right, so we've got season 2 live update. I think before we do the update, I should probably drop a chat. Let's see. What are you most excited about? For season 2. What are you most excited for? In Black Ops 6 season 2, baby. Let me see. The mic's connected. Yeah, we did a sound check. And maybe we should do one of these channel emojis. Pin that comment. Boom. Awesome. So I guess, let's see. Did I want to show the trailer? Yeah, I wanted to show the trailer again because we showed it on a previous live, and man, it was, for some reason, well, you know what? I'm not even going to bother showing the trailer. Let's just get right into the notes. I'll add the trailer because I've got it on my Xbox, so I'll add the trailer afterwards. So let's just get right into it. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Season 2, Tuesday, January 28th, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time across all platforms. Pretty dope. I was reading the story earlier. Maybe we should start at the top. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and Call of Duty Warzone Season 2. All the new content you need to know about. Season 2 arrives next week, upending the New Order of Avalon, engaged with a massive amount of new content, including 5 multiplayer maps, more than 6 new weapons, a new zombies map, limited time Valentine's Day themed modes, and more. Gear up, train up, and deploy to Season 2, arriving Tuesday, January 28th. The hunter becomes the hunted. Black Ops 6 Season 2 is here. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Season 2 overview. As Savati Sev Dumas toasts a new era of Avalon, her short-lived victory over the Lutazi crime family comes to an abrupt end. During a celebration in the French syndicate penthouse, an urgent notice arrives for all attendees. The Lutazis have placed a lucrative bounty on the entire rogue team as payback. This is the price for working with criminals in the dog-eat-dog world of Avalon. Will money speak louder than loyalty? And I guess technically we could watch.
Every life has a price. Let the bloodshed begin.
New multiplayer maps, bounties in the storyline, new weapon sword, katana, 6 new weapons. The SMG that's coming is the PPSH. They always do a really good job with the marketing. If only they could do such a good job with the game. I don't know if people are gonna like, if like real zombie fans are gonna like the Tomb, because it reminds me of, it looks almost like it's gonna be like Blackout. You know what I mean? That open world MWZ type of environment. Rebirth Island. I love the helicopters from Rebirth Island. I'm so glad they brought those back. I didn't like the big map airplane with the dude that betrayed us in the story, which this year I haven't even played the campaign. It's kind of crazy. I need to find time to play the campaign. So now the rogue team is on the run, doggedly pursued by an anonymous and lethal assassin. Who can they really trust, and where can they hide? This season, the hunter becomes the hunted. Now's the time to draw your line in the sand and bring in your targets and bounties, dead or alive. So it's Season 2, January 28th for Black Ops and Warzone. We've got 5 new maps for multiplayer. We've got Bounty, Dealership, Lifeline, Bullet, and Grind. It looks like Bullet and Grind are going to be, part of Season 2 Reloaded. Just like, of course, all of the zombie stuff, the Tomb. Well, directed mode. That's kind of... Okay, so it looks like we are getting the Tomb in at the beginning of Season 2. What's coming for Season 2 Reloaded would be the directed mode. You got new Gobblegums, Dead Drop, Modified Chaos, Quacknarok, Depth Perception is back, War Machine, new weapon, new augments, and new rewards. And it's kind of hard to see. Is that like a chainsaw or something? What is that? Is that like the new Wonder Weapon looking thing? Where? I don't know. It's just a new Wonder Weapon looking kind of crazy. So I kind of jumped around. I skipped over the gameplay updates. So we're going to have Gun Game. We'll be back, which will be nice for like Valentine's. You can play with your significant other, partner, or whoever your second go-to person is. Overdrive. They're going to add Slipstream perk. The War Machine score streak. Ranked play Season 2 and camos. Couples dance-off mode. Third wheel gunfight. So maybe it's going to be 3 people instead of 2 in gunfight. That'll be pretty cool. And then for Season 2 Reloaded, Hunter's Instinct perked. And Fly Swatter multiplayer wild card. Which, bro, I should have gotten Fly Swatter already. I've already leveled up my rocket launchers. So they're going to have some gameplay updates in Warzone. They are making changes to weapons, movement, default perks, and more. Looks like the reactive armor perk is coming. The low profile perk is coming with Season 2 Reloaded. New ranked rewards for Warzone. And then new weapons just in the game, period. The SMG that was so secretive is out. It's the PPSH. Didn't we already have the PPSH? The PP. We got the PP. The Cypher assault rifle. I'm so confused because isn't the PPSH already in the game? Like, what the hell? Hold up. All right, so we got the C9, the KSV, the Tonto. Oh, we got the PP919. And this is a different weapon, the PPSH 41. Yeah, I remember. Wasn't that gun also like in Vanguard? And who knows how many other Call of Duties before that. Okay, so I knew we had a PP. I knew we had a PP already in the game, but that's the PP 919. And this is the PPSH 41. So we're also getting the Cypher 091 assault rifle, the Feng 82 LMG, and the TR2 marksman rifle. Looks like we're getting a crossbow attachment, a full auto mode attachment, but that's going to be for Season 2 Reloaded, the binary trigger Season 2 Reloaded, the belt feed Season 2 Reloaded. You know what I missed from Modern Warfare was every week you got a new attachment. You got to unlock and do challenges for a new attachment. They don't really have that in Black Ops 6. Treyarch kind of dropped the ball on that because that's something that, all of a sudden a new attachment would drop. It would kind of break the game. Everybody was rushing to like do the challenges to unlock the new attachment. Even as a content creator, because I spend so much time creating content, I play way less now than I did when Modern Warfare was out. The only thing I'm really chasing now is Prestige, and I'm already like at Prestige 7. When I got to Prestige 7, I kind of slowed down. I kind of didn't like grind as hard because I was like, man, I'm going to get to Prestige 10 and be done. I mean, I know there's other things, but, shoot, the game just came out a couple months ago. Anyways, let's continue. So we've got new operators. Nocturne is the operator you'll get at tier 100. I'm broke as hell, so for the first time in a few years, probably won't get Black Cell. They've got a new Tracer Pack bundle, which I got like 2,350 COD points. But Black Cell, you got to pay cash. So won't be getting that. And the Terminator Ultra skin, huh? I'm a fan of the Terminator, but not that big of a fan, I guess. I'm not so excited about that Tracer Pack. So gear up for a huge drop of free and premium content when Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Season 2 goes live. Free and premium. So I guess the premium is the Black Cell, right? Premium is the Black Cell. It looks like we're gonna find out over here additional gameplay content. Let's go through the whole thing and see what it's got to say. So January 28th, 9 a.m. Pacific, which is for me 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This graphic is amazing. Like, they switched it up a little bit, right? It was orange, and now it's like black and red for Season 2. I like it. It looks really cool. Multiplayer content summary. 5 maps deployed to 3 brand new maps at Season 2 launch. Revel in the opulence of an Avalon crime boss's penthouse and bounty. Turn high-end vehicle theft into black market gains and dealership. High-end vehicle theft. Now, it reminds me a little bit of Grand Theft Auto, but that's 2026, ain't it? Or is it at the end of 2025? I'll definitely be playing Grand Theft Auto. So turn high-end vehicle theft into black market gains and dealership, and fight for your life on a stolen yacht in the Lifeline Strike map. Later in the season, Lifeline Strike map. So that means Strike map, those are like the face-off maps, right? Those are the tiny maps. Dealership, it doesn't say it's a Strike map, so maybe it's just a small to medium map. Later in the season, board a high-speed train for revenge in the new Bullet Strike map. So that's another face-off map, the Strike map Bullet. Tiny map, like something like Pit. And then Dealership was probably more something the size of like Babylon, right? and catch some air with the return of Black Ops 2's Grind, which I watched the trailer with my son, and he mentioned something from an earlier Black Ops, which I didn't play the earlier Black Ops games. So I guess Grind is from Black Ops 2. All right, new modes and Valentine's Day limited time modes, LTMs. Buff up your operators by landing eliminations in overdrive and test your skills across randomized loadouts and gun game. Gun game is nice because, you know, those weapons that you don't want to use, then you're forced to use them. You're forced to learn every weapon in the game. For lovers and fighters, try your hand at third wheel gunfight and couples dance off. Additional equipment, broaden your tactical horizons with the new Slipstream perk and War Machine score streak, plus track down your next target with the Hunter's Instinct perk, and replace your dedicated melee slot with a launcher using the new Fly Swatter wild card, both arriving in season. Okay, so that's Season 2 reloaded for that Fly Swatter wild card. Season 2 ranked play, major announcement. Expect a new season of multiplayer ranked play with all new rewards to earn, plus get info on the upcoming Major 1 Call of Duty League tournament. I've been watching it a little bit. I haven't been like too gung-ho about Call of Duty League like I was last year for some reason. I don't know why. Bounty. So that's going to be at launch. It's a medium-sized 6v6 map. Looks pretty nice. Kind of looks like a bar. Reminds me, it kind of looks like I don't know, Fortune's Keep a little bit, or like a version of Hacienda, right? Deploy at sunrise to the top of an Avalon skyscraper. That's why I thought I saw a high rise in the trailer. Deploy at sunrise to the top of an Avalon skyscraper, surging into the penthouse suite of a local crime boss. The rogue team are here to celebrate their previous victories, but the party is short-lived as friends turn into enemies and chaos reigns from the starting point of a pristine patio. Move inside an opulent, gold-plated nightclub and lounge where top shelf entertaining was provided to a variety of rich guests. Ambush enemies by jumping over the light fixtures hanging over the lobby below. The party is in the front, but business is in the back. The rear office is seemingly still under construction, but on closer inspection, this is the place where those displeasing the crime boss were tortured, as indicated by some particularly unpleasant evidence. I don't see it, do you? Where were we? Evidence. Race over the tarp and battle between the unfinished walls, or move out to the rooftop for a tactical breath of fresh air. Shoot the glass out from underneath your enemy's feet on the skylight, or race along the outer ledge, jumping over the top of a neon sight to reach the other side, as Bounty has plenty of routes to learn if you aren't scared of heights. Nice. It kind of reminds me of another map too, but I don't remember the name of it, from Modern Warfare. And that map was an old map. Anyways, whatever. Dealership. Dealership kind of reminds me a little bit of, like, they pulled it out of Modern Warfare's, what was that Warzone map? Vandal? Looks kind of like Vandal, right? Those buildings remind me of Vandal. So it's a brand new medium-sized map. So the first one, Bounty is also a medium-sized map. They got strike maps. They got face-off maps. They got so many names for the same thing. Like, like they try to make it seem like it's more than what it is, bro. Medium-sized map. I guess that's their big map, which they don't really have big maps in this game. So they've got the smallest face-off strike maps. And then they got the Babylon-sized small maps. And then they got the big maps, which are medium. It's so confusing. It's so weird and confusing. Like, tighten up, Treyarch. What the? All right, so dealership will be out at launch. It's a brand new 6v6 medium-sized map. It looks pretty nice. You've got the cars. Kind of reminds me of a mix of Vandal and if Vandal and Hacienda had a baby. That's what you got there, dealership. For Avalon's wealthy clientele, nothing compares to the luxury vehicles on display at the Palisar car dealership. However, this dealership is a front and in reality serves as a lucrative let's try that again. However, this dealership is a front and in reality serves as a lucrative black market for the criminal underworld where vehicles are traded for guns, ammunition, and other unsavory valuables. Rogue Team Flea Bounty. Rogue Team Flea Bounty. Looking for friendly... What does that even mean? Rogue Team Flea Bounty. Looking for friendly contacts in the vicinity, but are met with vicious retaliatory skirmishes at every turn. Rogue Team, whatever. I'm not even gonna try to figure that one out. I'm sure it makes sense, but whatever. Let's keep going. Battle around the wreckage in the car lot and showroom, pushing the fight into the interior commissary and lounge, or out in the courtyard and once offered an idyllic vista. Bro, like they like if they're using AI for art, they should throw this into like ChatGPT to do a spell check or a grammar check, because this shit is hard to read. And this is why a lot of times I'll throw stuff into Notebook LM and let the AI like break it down for me, because this shit don't make no sense. Battle around the wreckage in the car lot and showroom, pushing the fight into the interior commissary and lounge, or out in the courtyard and once offered an idyllic vista. That's not even like proper, like, I know like not everything has to be like perfectly grammar, but god damn it, if I'm going to be reading, I like to read things that are grammatically correct. Open the sliding doors to either side of the garage for a quick ambush, or close them to stall incoming enemies. For the best sights over the garage and sales room, head into the admin office and bounce between the two windows overlooking the areas controlling the center of the map. For the ultimate element of surprise, equip the RX CD and drive through the floor vent, exploding in the enemy's face on the other side. Yeah, I don't really use that thing. All right, then we have a small map, the size of Babylon, we'll say, called Lifeline. And this is the last map that's going to drop at launch. The other two maps, this is number 3, the other, number 4, number 5, they're going to come with Season 2 Reloaded. So Lifeline is a not only 6v6, but it's also going to be the home of 2v2 gunfight. And it's just a yacht. Probably going to be moving too. That's kind of cool. Reminds me of like what they were doing on Rebirth Island when they had the boats on the outside. It looks really nice. I'll give them that. That yacht looks amazing. Expect high stakes on the high seas as Rogue Team focus on escaping by boat and battle onto the aptly named Lifeline, a small high-end yacht still ablaze after a successful boarding by 7 her allies. Currently chopping through the waves at high velocity, pursued by enemy gunboats. Enemy evasion is certainly not guaranteed. This small-sized strike map funnels operators directly into the fight. Smoke billows from its flaming hardtop while the fight rages on below. From bow to aft, it won't take long to collide in the center bar and gambling den, the disco room, or along the steps on port side and starboard. Keep your head on a swivel or risk getting thrown overboard. Lifeline. Looks like one of the new weapons. And then mid-season, for Season 2 Reloaded, we're getting another small-sized map called Bullet. So this is basically on a train. So I wonder if these are going to be moving. Like, that'd be dope. Or they're probably not going to be moving. They're probably going to be standing still. It would be dope if these were moving as we were playing, right? But probably just another thing for the game to glitch out on. After regrouping and learning of the location of the Lutazi godmother responsible for placing the bounty on the rogue team in the first place, Sev and her team go on the offensive and drop onto the rapidly moving bullet train to gain the upper hand, as well as neutralizing a key enemy target. This mid-season strike map presses the fight up close along its narrow interior carriages, race through the automatic sliding doors separating each car from the first-class lounge through the dining car, second-class seats, and up to the cab where the falling conductor dispels any hope of reaching the destination in one piece. When things get too hot inside, try your luck via a roof, hatch up top, watch your step or risk being thrown from the train. Okay, so it does sound like, the train's going to be moving, which, dope. Love it. Love it. And then you've got Grind, which is from Black Ops 2. So it's a medium-sized map, 6v6, remastered map. Grind. Okay, so it's got like the skateboard ramps. For those of you who've been veterans of the game, this is going to look familiar to you. To those of you that are new to the game like me, I've only been playing 4 years. The game's been out 20 years. But this is going to be new to us. They remastered Grind from Black Ops 2. The infamous skate park, first introduced in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, makes its Black Ops 6 debut in the mid-season. Shred your enemies across the indoor stadium and pro shop, or soak up the sunshine in the huge skate bowl and half pipe outdoors. Use the ramps for cover and to get above the competition. Use the ramps for cover and to get above the competition and bust out your best tricks like the 360 corkscrew one-shot. Also expect an additional surprise related to this map later in the season. That's nice. Mystery, surprises. We're going to be going around looking like ninjas. Multiplayer modes. A new mode and a returning fan favorite match type start the season off with a bang in the days leading up to a new and enhanced ranked play later in the month. Overdrive. Overdrive game mode. Kick into overdrive with this charged up twist on Team Deathmatch. Teams compete to be the first to reach the maximum number of stars. Earn these stars by executing the following maneuvers. Earn 1 star for basic eliminations like finishing off an enemy with body shots. Earn 2 stars for core metal eliminations like headshots and melee attacks. Earn 3 stars for completing distinguished metal eliminations reserved for only the most impressive takedowns. Rack up stars to unlock special operator ability. Rack up stars to unlock special operator abilities that will greatly aid you in battle, and keep that streak going to reach overdrive. If you get eliminated or the elimination timer runs out before you take out another target, you'll start the process over again. Operators attempting overdrive can expect the following improved capabilities. 1 star, awaken senses, see enemies through walls. And replenish your health after eliminating a target. 3 stars, physical enhancements, increased movement and reload speed. 6 stars, augmented handling, improved hipfire accuracy, improved sprint to fire and ADS speeds. I think modes like that are fun. They're cool. I'm just glad that the game is not that type of game like Destiny where you got certain things that you proc after cooldowns and you become some type of a unstoppable machine. But they got a mode for that. Gun game is going to be out at launch. The fan favorite gun game returns. Compete in a free-for-all mode where all operators begin the match with the same starting weapon and cycle through the same set of 20 weapons varying from match to match. Eliminate enemies to advance to the next weapon, testing your skills across a variety of weapon types. Very competitive gunfight. Me and my son, we get in there. It's fun. To keep the action moving, frequent radar sweeps reveal the last known location of all operators on the map. The top 2 performing players and their current progress are also displayed on screen. If someone starts pulling too far ahead, try taking them out with a melee attack to set them back to the previous weapon. The first operator to cycle through all 20 weapons wins the match. Okay, so that's a little bit different than gunfight. I guess we didn't have gunfight in Modern Warfare. We had something else similar. Huh. Interesting, because, you know, it was like 3 or 4 rounds and 3 or 4 different guns, sometimes the same gun. I thought it was called Gunfight. Maybe it was called something else. Let me know in the comments. Valentine's Day limited time modes. Share your love with 2 limited time modes for couples and third wheelers alike. I don't understand the third wheel. Okay, here we go. Third wheel gunfight. In season. I need a friend. Not everyone's hungry for love. Some people just want to do things their own way. In third wheel gunfight, you can now bring along that untethered friend and duke it out 3v3. Okay, so it's going to be 3v3 gunfight. Couples dance off in season 2. I'm sure for like Valentine's, Warzone is going to be all duos the whole time, hopefully. But as far as multiplayer, this one's strictly for duos. Compete in a mosh pit of 2v2 face-off modes, including face-off team deathmatch, face-off domination, and face-off kill confirmed. Additional gameplay content. Enhance your tactical planning with 2 new perks, a wild card, and an even wilder score streak, all coming in Season 2 multiplayer. New perks, Slipstream. It's an event reward in perk slot 3, and it's a red enforcer type perk. Look at the clown face. That looks pretty cool. That operator looks familiar, but I don't know her name. And then you've got another perk called Hunter's Instinct. Raises your base sprint speed at the cost of removing tack sprint. Okay. Also perk slot 2, Enforcer. And redacted. Eliminating an enemy marks the next closest enemy. I don't know what. I guess that's going to be something they'll tell us about later. And then you've got a new wild card. Wild card Fly Swatter in season. Fly Swatter is usually something that you get like from knocking down UAVs and stuff with a rocket launcher. That's like the Fly Swatter medal. Now they've got a whole wild card. So if you haven't, I guess I've gotten all my launchers to diamond. So when I go to get them to Dark Spine and then Dark Matter, I probably throw on this Fly Swatter wild card so that I can carry a couple weapons plus, you know, carry like a, let's say an AR, an SMG, and a rocket launcher. I wonder if the rocket launcher will take the place of like your knife or the bat. So it allows the player to replace their, okay, there's the answer. Allows a player to replace their dedicated melee weapon with a launcher. All right, maybe we can make this a little bit smaller so we can come across these things a little faster. Because I should have seen that. All right. New score streak War Machine. It's going to be an event reward. It's a lethal. You got to get 1,300 score to get it. There are mastery badges for it. And it's a powerful burst fire grenade launcher with grenades that explode on impact. And it's got a large magazine. The Deadly War Machine is back. This gives players the ability to launch explosive clusters into the enemy line for those with a penchant for heavier weapons. The War Machine comes equipped with 30 rounds, firing in 3-round bursts when you need to clear an area fast. There are few better options than this destructive armament. War Machine. New quality of life upgrades. In addition to the new content coming on day 1 of Season 2, Treyarch has prioritized several quality of life improvements and playlist updates to release this season, including, looks like for camos, access a weapon camo or calling card challenge, and simply select Add to Track in the bottom left corner of your menu screen. Nice. That way you can track, you know, for example, if you need to unlock Dark Spine on the PPSH, it'll let you know what you need to do. So challenge tracking and near completion in multiplayer and zombies. Manually track up to 10 calling card challenges and 10 camo challenges per mode to easily keep track of challenges you're progressing. If you have fewer than 10 calling card challenges or 10 camel challenges tracked, your nearest challenges to completion will display in those slots instead. This should help players discover and identify challenges they are close to completing in the game. That's nice, because like, bro, I was about to make a spreadsheet. Thankfully, we don't have to do that. This is how it should be. The things should be in the game. The top tracked or near completion calling card challenge and camel challenge both appear in the lobby as well as in-game via the options menu. Unique HUD presets per mode, multiplayer and zombies. Players will be able to set the HUD preset settings they prefer for both multiplayer and zombies, keeping a unique setup per mode without needing to change settings when switching between modes. That's nice. I haven't really played much zombies this year, but having that there for the zombies community is nice, and for when I do later on this year play zombies. General quality of life updates, reduced collision with teammates to improve maneuverability around tight spaces and doorways with nearby teammates. Yeah, like those when you spawn in the bathroom in Stakeout and there's like people always in the way. Weapon balance pass and bullet penetration updates. I love how they're calling it bullet penetration when the community was complaining about bullet registration. But of course they're not going to call it bullet registration. They're going to call it bullet penetration. Further reducing weapon motion when jumping, sliding, and diving with the dexterity perk equipped. Definitely going to be running the dexterity perk because, man, it's just fun to jump. I know it's like a realistic shooter. It's not Destiny. It's not Fortnite. But, I mean, Fortnite, it kind of reminds me of PUBG. There's not a lot of motion in Fortnite and PUBG. Destiny definitely has a lot of motion. And even though Call of Duty should not have as much motion as something like Destiny with, that space magic jumping, but still, it'd be nice to like jump. I don't want to feel like, that was the problem with like Black Ops 6. Even though it had the Omni movement, you still kind of feel like less, you feel like you had less mobility than you did in Modern Warfare 3, right? So you'll have to equip dexterity, but at least something. Improving player visibility and kill confirm by reducing the height of dog tags on the map, simplifying and or expanding requirements for several calling card challenges, as well as fixing bugged challenges, expanding the number of featured playlist slots to allow for more marquee playlists on the main menu. For more details on updates to Ricochet, Anti-Cheat, Call of Duty, Warzone, Multiplayer, and Zombies, click here for the community update blog. We went over that. Nobody was happy about it. I had the AI go over it. The AI is always going to be developer-centric. So here I am today bringing you live with my face. Face revealing. Face reveal. I'm going to take this shit off. Face reveal. So you can't complain about the AI. I'm here for the community because, yes, there's issues with like cheaters and there's issues with like glitches and there's issues with Black Cell $30, which when I had the money, it wasn't a big deal. I guess they need to make money, but it almost feels like too much money, but whatever. Let's stick to this is something that AI doesn't do. AI doesn't just ramble on a rant. AI sticks to the content. So multiplayer ranked play launch window. Man, what's my hair looking like, bro? Looking kind of crazy, huh? Oh God, it's kind of hot too. Another thing, AI doesn't get hot, which it was cold today, bro. It's Florida, and it was like almost snowing. Multiplayer ranked play launch window. See, now people are gonna be in the comments talking about Hey, we rather have the AI bring us the update. Ranked play, playlist maps. Let's just kind of zip through the rest of this. I want to play. I told my son I've been like practicing my quick scopes, and I told him, I said, I'm ready for a 1v1. So we're going to do that next. Stream that on Twitch. Put that video up tomorrow. Look for it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Trying to do this full time. Be able to, bring you more content. Keep you up to date. It would be my pleasure to do that for you. But the best way to do it is free. Hit the like button and subscribe. Share this video with a friend. Tell him, look at this old bastard that plays Call of Duty. Go make fun of him in the comments. He'll rag you right back. Ranked play, playlist maps, protocol, hardpoint, search and destroy, control, skyline. I'll probably play a little bit of ranked play. Those outfits look the same. Are those the same? Season 2 ranked play overview. For players joining Black Ops 6 in the new year, multiplayer ranked play offers competitive multiplayer matches using the same settings, maps, modes, and weapon restrictions used by Call of Duty League. Progress through the ranks by earning SR skill rating by accumulating ranked play match wins. Earn a variety of career rewards that can be earned throughout the lifespan of Black Ops 6 multiplayer ranked play, including rank skins and win challenge rewards. Each season comes with its own seasonal rewards as well that can only be earned throughout the duration of that season, including Season 2 ranked play rewards, rank camels, gold, platinum, diamond, crimson, iridescent, top 250, 10 wins weapon blueprint, 100 wins large decal, calling cards, and these camos, like when you get this gold camo in ranked, you earn it in ranked, you can put it on any weapon. You earn the platinum, you earn the crimson, whichever one of these, you earn the top 250 if you're a cheater. And you can equip those camos on any weapon. Get 10 wins. Get the Pro Issue Jackal PDW blueprint. Looks pretty nice, that PDW, right? Get 100 wins. 102 wins, large decal, so on and so forth. We just saw them. Season 2 ranked play camos. Call of Duty, tune into Major 1. Rep your favorite teams in game. I don't really have a favorite team this year. I'm in Florida. I should like the Miami whatever. They've got like the same color as the Miami Hurricanes, but it just doesn't look right. The Tampa team, they had kind of the same colors as the football team, the Buccaneers, the old Buccaneers colors. I don't know, man. I like Optic. I like 100 Thieves. I like some of the other teams. But those are the two that I can remember. Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Season 2 Zombies. Looks like a new wonder weapon, the Staff. The Tomb, Cursed Catacombs guard a getaway to the Dark Ether. Follow in the footsteps of a doomed explorer as your search for the fabled Sentinel artifact continues. Additional gameplay content. Keep all threats in sight with the addition of the Death Perception perk, including new augments to research to further enhance its abilities. Plus, chew on 3 new gobblegums and wield the mighty war machine for an explosive attack. New enemy type, wonder weapon, and more. Face off against the electrifying shock mimic. Wield the deadly staff of ice. Utilize a new type of player-controlled hazard with etheric lanterns and pierce your enemies with the arrow trap. New quality of life updates. Co-op pause. Challenge tracking, bespoke HUD preset settings, and more are coming to Season 2. So zombies, fans, zombies, players, you're getting some new stuff. The Tomb. Bro, when I saw the Tomb in the trailer, I thought Maybe we're getting like a blackout mode, you know? Bringing back Modern Warfare style zombies to Black Ops 6. Probably not going to happen. Following the events at Citadel de Mort, Weaver, Maya, Carver, and Gray must take the amulet secured at the Citadel to a cursed dig site and ancient catacombs within. Professor Kraft indicated that the elusive Sentinel artifact may be found in the tunnels below. Reports of paranormal phenomena go back centuries, possibly related to the presence of the artifact. If the team can secure it, there may yet be hope in releasing Samantha Maxis from her imprisonment in the Dark Ether. And there is some Dark Ether pics, not very high quality pictures, but I think with zombies they always do that for some reason. It's just like the zombies. It's like a zombies thing, right? The graphics for like multiplayer, like look at that high definition, and then for zombies, you know, it's always like the stepchild of the game, but it's the beloved zombies. You know, the zombies community don't give a shit. They just happy to see more content. Whatever. That's me as a like an artist and a content creator thinking about why is this not in high definition, ultra realistic 4K, 8K, baby? In this enthralling new adventure, follow in the footsteps of a doomed explorer and explore a long forgotten dig site while seeking out a door to nowhere. What lurks behind this door? You'll find out when brand new Zombies map launches at the start of Season 2 on Tuesday, January 28th at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Echoes in the Dark, your comms team handlers. A shiny hot penny to the lucky blighter who finds that door first. Sir Archibald Fotherington Smith. Meet the crew: Weaver, Gray, Carver, Maya. In the tomb. Then you've got Sam, Peck, Ravenov. Ravenov looks so different than Modern Warfare Ravenov. Strauss, Raptor 1, Sir Archibald. You'll need all the guidance you can get to navigate the dark and dusty passages of the cursed catacombs within this Romanesque dig site. Aiding you on this adventure is Sam, Ravenov, Peck, as well as Raptor 1 and the increasingly erratic Strauss. Adding to the oddities are reports of audible anomalies in the form of echoes of a former British explorer who led an ill-fated 1908 expedition into the earthworks. The Tomb, initial recon tour. Bolster your knowledge of the tomb before attempting to survive its many dangers with this abridged and narrative-focused overview of its main locations. What of the tomb's many secrets? These are left for you to discover. And it's dig site. The Tomb dig site. Black Ops 6, it looks like some archaeological dig site. Looks pretty cool. It's out in the daylight, which also cool. Well, I think some people like the dark, gloomy horror maps. All this daylight, maybe people, some Zombies fans don't like that, but whatever. Let's continue. The surface level dig site is your entryway to the rest of the map. Strange glowing runes mark certain alcoves, perhaps gateways to the subterranean regions beyond. The large, partially uncovered stone face. A large, partially uncovered stone face lies at the pit of the site, roped off and long forgotten a nearby fallen pillar. Scale the stairs and scaffolding to further explore the area. Don't linger too long, lest you end up like the headless statue on the upper tiers of this archaeological area. The Neolithic catacombs and ossuary. Black Ops 6 zombies, the catacombs, the ossuary. So there's all kinds of stuff to find, right? Exploring the Neolithic catacombs, you may notice how far back the area goes, both physically as well as through layers of ancient cultures and civilizations. Cave paintings adorn the cavernous walls, while winding pathways lead through the natural hollows of the earth. In the ossuary, stacked with the skulls of the long dead, the cavern gives way to the stone architecture of a later age. Its bone piles and altars, lending an ominous presence throughout. So it does get a little dark inside the tomb. All right, so you've got the dig site, the actual tombs. Statues of ancient warriors line the tombs and alcoves along the walls, along with depictions of shielded hoplites engaging a charging bull. Though the vault has long crumbled into disarray, the remnants of pristine architecture on clear display, illuminated through the patch of sunlight falling through a crumbled hole in the ceiling. Shrine of the Hierophants. Something. Shrine of the Hierophants. Ancient priests charged with interpreting the sacred mysteries. The Hierophants seem to have uncovered more than they were bargaining for. The candlelit vaulted ceiling marks the resting place of important figures. A frieze sculpted into the wall showing a fierce battle between opposing forces. Arrow trap installations line the stairway down into the shrine, flanked by skulls on chain pulleys. Okay, seems pretty cool. Subterranean temple and deep excavation. Bro, so you can go deep into the tomb. This is the fourth zombies map, and it seems like the best one. We'll have to see, right? We'll have to see. Descend into the catacombs to reveal the huge cavernous subterranean temple where the stone architecture leads downward to a rocky outcropping peninsula known as the Deep Excavation. Scattered pillars encircle a place of worship below, the murky depths illuminated via faint shafts of what appears to be sunlight entering from a natural space in the rock above. Doorway to Nowhere and Dark Ether Nexus. More 720 360p pictures of the Dark Ether Nexus. Old school zombies people, I guess this is what the Dark Ether looked like in previous games. I don't know. I like the Modern Warfare Dark Ether because that was my introduction to the Dark Ether, but whatever. Take your expedition deeper still, seek out the Doorway to Nowhere, and redacted. New enemy sighted, a shock mimic. It's like the mimic's back. Well, the mimics are in Black Ops 6 now, but not a shock mimic. Often disguising themselves as useful items, these shocking creatures break out of the illusion on approach, grabbing victims with their tentacles and razor-sharp claws, pulling them in for an electrifying bite. This hits harder than expected, and the distortion camouflage of the shock mimic. The shock mimic emits disrupts your radar as well as your eyesight. Other entities of the tomb. The inhabitants of the tomb represent a swath of laborers, worshippers, and armored guards from eons past, heavily rotted, some mummified, and many with a more skeletal appearance than previously encountered undead. Alongside the familiar enemies you're bound to encounter throughout, these ancient undead reveal the importance of the site. But what they were digging up, and perhaps more ominously, who or what they came to worship, remains to be discovered. New wonder weapon, Staff of Ice. This masterpiece of ancient technology fires a withering blast of frost and can generate healing energies to resuscitate allies from a distance. Origins unknown. Okay. I feel like this Staff of Ice, isn't this from like a previous Black Ops Zombies? Maybe not. Let me know in the comments. Rumors of a magical staff promise exceptional power to anyone who can get their hands on the devastating weapon known as the Staff of Ice. This offers an exceptional blast that can slow and freeze enemies in place, as well as a more devastating area of effect attacked. This archaic wonder weapon is also imbued with the power to revive teammates with a precision shot restorative blast. That's kind of cool. So you don't have to put yourself in harm's way to res a teammate. You can just shoot them with the staff and boom. You revive them, res them. Maybe don't go down. Says the guy who always goes down in zombies and Warzone and everywhere else. The Tomb additional content. Boy, they went all out. Main quest and quest rewards. The main quest for the Tomb goes live when the map releases alongside the launch of Season 2 on January 28th. Complete the main quest to earn the X91 Ice Pike, Wonder Weapon skin, a Project Janus facsimile of the Staff of Ice, as well as 5,000 XP, and a unique calling card awarded to players who complete the main quest before directed mode is released for the Tomb. Good luck. That will not be me. Arrow Trap, got a horde of zombies on your back. Arrow Trap, got a horde of zombies on your back? Activate the Arrow Trap to send out darts of damaging energy from the wall, devastating its targets on contact. If you need to backtrack, run and slide to avoid getting shot by your own trap. Etheric lanterns. Dark ether chandeliers and light sources give off a pale glow over their surroundings. With the correct projectile and aiming confidence, you can use these dynamic hazards to rain down etheric fire, damaging anything that shambles through the flames. Shambles through the flames, huh? I don't know about that English there, buddy. But whatever. My English is not perfect either. Let me keep going. And more. Dig deeper into the lore of the ancient site in it, with intel in the form of audio logs, documents, and artifacts to discover while exploring the map. New gameplay content. Access to following new content within the Tomb as well as on Citadel the Moor, Terminus, and Liberty Falls. Additional Percola Death Perception available in-game at the perk machine. So Depth Perception is back. Returning since its original introduction in Black Ops 4. Depth Perception gives players the ability to detect enemies through obstacles and walls via outlines of their bodies, plus new abilities for its Black Ops 6 debut when navigating the tight confines of the Tomb. There's no better perk for anticipating danger around the next corner. Research its augments to further empower Depth Perception, ensuring that nothing escapes your notice. Depth Perception. Depth Perception is available within the Tomb. The Depth Perception, that Depth Perception song, that's probably one of the better songs, right? From the All the Perks You Can Drink. The Depth Perception song, I like, one of my favorites. Depth Perception is available within the Tomb along with the 9 previously accessible zombies perks. Note that some of these perks are only available via the Der Wonderfizz machine. Depth Perception is available on Citadel the Moor, Liberty Falls, and Terminus maps via the Wonderfizz machine. Death Perception, not depth. Death Perception. Death Perception major augments. And, right now I'm not playing zombies. Focused on multiplayer and, getting good. Working on the camos has made me, a way better player than I was before. So, zombies will be there for me later in the year once multiplayer gets, once I get tired of multiplayer, once I need something different. I've played 2 or 3 times, but I haven't hit zombies this year like I hit Modern Warfare zombies. So we'll kind of just, since you're not going to see a lot of zombies content from me, I'm not going to read through all of this stuff. It's a big update. Season 2 is dropping a big update. All right? Quality of life updates. Co-op pause. AFK kick loadout recovery. I haven't done any tombstone glitching since Modern Warfare zombies. I don't know what kind of glitches are going on right now, but I would imagine that AFK kick loadout recovery thing, somebody's going to find some type of glitch, whatever. It's part of the game. Not really part of the game, but whatever. I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite and talk about people who glitch the game when I used to be one of those people. Don't tell me how to play. I won't tell you how to play. Call of Duty Warzone Season 2 content. It looks pretty dope. Looking at this reminds me of something that happens to me on stakeout. Every time I'm by the balcony and I do like a left slide, or maybe I'm coming from the other end and I'm doing a right slide towards the balcony, I omni movement slide right off the map. It looks like they're about to do that here. All three of them are doing omni movement off the map. Why? I don't know, but it looks cool. It looks cool. I love the color theme that they got going with the red. It looks nice. Warzone content summary. I haven't been playing a lot of Warzone, so we're kind of just going to skim over this. Warzone updates. Let's see. I kind of am interested in some of this, though. As announced in the recent community updates blog, we've made the decision to prioritize focus on gameplay tuning, adding more quality of life improvements, and addressing ongoing bugs. This means that in order to deliver meaningful improvements to our players, new content originally planned for Season 2 has been shifted to create bandwidth to address foundational issues. Oh, man. Here's the problem. Here's the problem, Treyarch. The problem is you just painted yourself into a corner. So we were supposed to get some content that we're not going to get because you're going to fix a game that should have been fixed from launch. And I don't mean to sound like an asshole. I'm not a game developer. Listen, I can barely get a stream to go live, right? So I'm not like Mr. Tech. But at the same time, I'm not charging $70 for a game or $30 for a black cell. So, if this was AI doing the update, they would be super developer centric and talk about how, the developers working so hard. Listen, I get it. You're working hard. But so do the players who pay their $70 and $30 and for the blueprints and for the premium battle pass and for the fire rescue blueprint, the veteran COD tracer packs, all that stuff that you guys sell. There's people supporting you. I don't have faith in Treyarch or Sledgehammer or anybody. Activision, Microsoft, I don't trust none of them. My expectations are, just because I don't expect them to fix much of anything, the cheaters, the hackers. Bro, Call of Duty is such a big game. Everybody's trying to get their money. Everybody's trying to make their... I wish there was a different way for everybody to make money. Bro, I need money too. But I'm not going to go and make cheats or sell cheats. So, on the one hand, I get it. They've got a big assignment to fight these hackers and cheaters. On the other hand, I don't like the idea of content getting postponed so they can, focus on the stuff that's broken. Listen. I'll tell you how to run the damn company. That's what I could do. I can tell you how to run the damn company. Go hire more developers, more engineers, more whatever. The content that we paid for, the content that should have been with the game, it should drop anyways. The fact that you're telling us that to fix the game, you're postponing content, that shit bothers the fuck out of me. Because if I was running a business, I couldn't run my business like that. My business would fucking be dead. I wouldn't have a business. So the fact that you can't take a loss to your profits and hire more people to get this shit working right. I get it. It's not going to be perfect. There's millions of us playing. But at the same time, come on. Come on, Activision, Call of Duty, you guys. Same old shit, right? It's always the same old shit. That's why I normally don't even like talk about it. I normally don't get involved with it because what can I do? What can I do? Nothing. That's why I rather let the AI talk about it. Raising my blood pressure, making my blood boil. Let's just read. As announced in the recent community updates blog, we've made the decision to prioritize focus on gameplay tuning, adding more quality of life improvements, and addressing ongoing bugs. This means that in order to deliver meaningful improvements to our players, here comes the fucking psychology, new content originally planned for Season 2 has been shifted to create a bandwidth to address foundational issues. Bro, how the fuck is that our problem? Like, I get it. Some of you are going to be like, oh, well, they're going to work on it. They're fit. Bro, that's not how this shit works. It's not how it works. Not when you pay your money. This is not how things work. And like, bro, I love Call of Duty because my son plays Call of Duty. I get to hang out and connect with him. But I don't know, like... I don't know, man. I can't wait till Grand Theft Auto comes out just to play something else to give Call of Duty a break because, bro, they need to tighten up on their shit, bro. Like, they take for granted all of the players in the community, the fan base that they have, people that love the game, that have played the game. My son's been playing the game since he was 5 years old. So, of course, he's going to play the game every year. Right now, he's on Rocket League. But once I get off this live stream and hit him up, he's going to go in with me and we're going to play Warzone. We're going to play multiplayer. We're going to play Black Ops 6 because, like I said, he's been playing it since 5 years old. So how is it fair for people like him that are like lifetime, he's 23, lifetime fans of the game, for them to just come out and be like, oh, you know, we're going to focus on gameplay tuning. And I know that this is specifically for Warzone, and Warzone's a free game, but I paid $70 for the game, so I expect multiplayer to be on point, I expect zombies to be on point, and I expect Warzone to be on point. Anything else that I don't care if it's Plunder. I expect Plunder to fucking work just as great as everything else, because I paid my money. I'm always paying the money, and you know, they gotta go like above and beyond. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like focused on content creation. I cannot work for the man. I know that like the regular like devs that are not in the upper echelons, like they're trying to do their best, but I'm sure they get blasted with deadlines. Oh, and you need to do that, and so they're rushing. And you can't rush something like code. I don't know nothing about coding, but I know that you can't rush that shit. Anything that gets rushed is going to be fucked. So bugs slip through. Playtest. Who the has got time to playtest when they're trying to do so much every year? Like, the only one thing that I'll give it to them, and I'm going to give them this out, and I don't know why it just came to my mind. The only thing I can think of is the game's been around for 20 years. And the people that are at the top, board of directors, Activision, they're responsible for that, I guess. Because they keep making new games every year. Because it could be like Destiny. Destiny is done. That's it. Game over. You know? Something like Halo, done. Call of Duty's probably the only game that's been around for as long as it has. Maybe the board of directors has to do shitty shit like this. But there needs to be some type of something like, I don't know, man. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to deal with. All right, I'm just going to read because, bro, I will sit here for hours being old Grandpa DK. As announced in the recent community updates blog, we've made the decision to prioritize focus on gameplay tuning, adding more quality of life improvements, and addressing ongoing bugs. This means that in order to deliver meaningful improvements to our players, New content originally planned for Season 2 has been shifted to create bandwidth to address foundational issues. These improvements won't come all at once, rather they'll be staggered across the season and with quite a few quality of life changes coming mid-season. Our priority is having the most solid foundation that Battle Royale can offer, and are excited for players to see it all live. Part of me is like, as soon as you fix something in Ricochet, the shittiest anti-cheat ever, like, how do you make... I was watching Join the Lobby podcast with Swag, and he had Courage JD on there, and they talked about, like, how do you make Ricochet part of your marketing? Like, it's not even that good. What I was thinking about is that no matter what Ricochet does, the cheats, the people that are like making the cheats, selling the cheats, they're working just as hard, if not harder, than Activision and the developers at Call of Duty. Treyarch, Sledgehammer, whoever's working on the game. They're working just as hard, if not harder. It sucks. That's the facts. So they say all these things, and listen, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. We'll see how the game... I'm not even going to say we'll see how the game... Like, I hope they prove me wrong. Like I said, expectations for me are way down here. I don't expect the cheating to get fixed. I don't expect, like... I still expect trouble matchmaking. I expect skill-based matchmaking, engagement-based matchmaking. I expect the worst of the worst. I just like getting on and shooting the guns and getting a little competitive, you know. The only thing I hate about shooting the guns is they've done something with the sound of when you shoot the guns here in Black Ops 6. In Modern Warfare, the sound that you heard when you killed and deleted someone is now the sound that you hear when you get like critical headshots or something, or I don't know. And so I stopped firing thinking that the person's dead and they're not. I've talked about that before. I hate that. They need to fix that shit. But whatever. They got so many things to fix. Whatever. I don't ask for nothing. I love the game. Play the game. Enjoy the time, connecting with my son while we play. And yeah, that's how I feel. Like, fuck can I do? But just, suck it up, Buttercup. That's it. Rest assured, a full selection of content is still accessible with access to our maps, Area 99, Urzikstan, Rebirth Island, and modes Battle Royale, Resurgence, Plunder, available at Season 2 launch, with the Battle Rank ranked coming during the launch window. Call of Duty Warzone players will also be part of the Terminator and Shadow Hunt events during the first few weeks of the season, and access all the shared Season 2 content, including the new base weapons. Fight to gain the upper hand with the help of 2 new perks coming in Season 2. And that's it, man. I'm done. Like, great. Wonderful. Sounds awesome. We'll see. I'm ready to get on the game and play. It's really not that bad when I play, but they have so many parts to the game. They piss off so many people. Yeah. All right, I'm done. I'm done reading. Ranked play rewards, awesome. Do this and that. Looks cool. But, yeah. The PPSH. Yep. Mag size changes. The weapons look weapons always look and feel amazing. If it wasn't for the guns in Call of Duty, it wouldn't be a Call of Duty, right? That's what makes the game is the guns. They talk about the operators being great and all, but bro, it's all about the weapons, the guns. Guns are what make the game. New special weapons and attachments. I guess we should probably go over all of this stuff. I'm not going to bother. We've been streaming now for, I don't even know how long. Too long. Yeah. I'll leave the maybe a link to this blog if you want to read it. I'm not getting the black cell. I don't think you should get the black cell. People are going to buy it anyways. I always bought it when I had the money. Now that I don't, I'm not going to buy it. But we got to do something. You know, it looks cool here. It's not going to look that cool in game. Don't bother buying the black cell shit. F the black cell. Hit them in the pockets. I can't believe that instead of hiring additional people to come in and help, because there's developers out there, engineers, coders that need work. So instead of shelling out some extra money, now they're owned by Microsoft. They got plenty of people that they can bring in and hey, we're pushing out this content, either delegated to them. Here's a leader from Treyarch, and he's got 10 Microsoft engineers and coders that are going to push out the new content. And then here's another leader from Treyarch with 10, 20, whatever it takes. Give the Treyarch supervisor, manager, leader, give him a team of 20, 50 coders to find all the damn bugs. Include the community, And I know they're doing all that stuff now, but do that shit times 100. Do it times 100 and fix a lot of this bullshit. And make it to where bro, other games, that same Join the Lobby podcast that I was watching, Courage JD, he was talking about how in Fortnite, when the creators let people know there's cheaters, the high ups, they bring the hammer down and the cheats are over. But I almost feel Activision is okay with the cheaters, because some of the way the things work is, they might have to create a new account and create a new character. And if they stop that, the player count probably would drop by half. Half the people in the damn game are probably cheaters, right? Oh man, this skin looks cool. Is that a okay, so that's a Battle Pass Crimson 1 launch. Battle Pass instant reward pay. So buying the Battle Pass, you get, I like that mask. They both look cool. They remind me of the G.I. Joe ninjas. I forget their names. The black one and the white one. Anyway, so yeah. New store offerings, Terminator bundle. That does not look like, that looks like an AI version of the Terminator. LA Fire Relief bundle. Pray for them people out there. Crazy what's going on out there with those LA fires. Upgrade to Black Ops 6 today. The truth lies. It sure damn does. All right. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Dreadnoughts1, and I'm out. Go away now. Go away. Go away. While I end the stream. End the stream. Where's OBS? Still using CapCut. OBS. Oh, there it is. Way the hell over here. Bro, looking rough. Ooh, man, looking rough. Just put that damn mask back on. All right, I'm out of here.